I am Bhaskar, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. In today's class, we are going to see conformal transformation. Conformal transformation. Conformal transformation. Here, we are seeing the transformation from W plane to Z plane. In W plane, we are going to take W is nothing but f of z. That f of z is nothing but u plus iv you will take. And normally z equal to x plus iy we will substitute, or z equal to r into e power I theta we can substitute, and we will simplify this. Right, first, what is that conformal transformation I'm telling? Given the transformation, given the transformation W equal to f of z satisfies z equal to x plus iy or z equal to r into e power I theta to obtain u and v to obtain u and v as a functions of x comma y, or if you substitute z equal to r into e power I theta, you will get in terms of r comma theta. Find the image in W plane. Find the image in W plane corresponding to the given curve in Z plane. So they will give here what is the W equal to means. W equal to f of z. F of z is nothing but u plus iv. We will put in the place of z either x plus iy or r into e power I theta. In the place of z equal to x plus iy we will put in Cartesian form. This is Cartesian form, you will say that Cartesian form. Z equal to x plus iy we will put, or z equal to r into e power I theta you will put in polar form. Any one thing we will do, either that is depending on the function we can substitute either z equal to x plus iy or z equal to r into e power I theta. These are all has been seen in the last chapter only. Here z equal to r into e power I theta means z equal to r into e power I theta we will write as cos theta plus I sin theta you will write. This only z equal to r cos theta plus I into r sin theta we can write. Z equal to r cos theta plus I into r sin theta we can write. So this is the general concept of this conformal transformation. Now here only three functions we are doing the conformal transformation. One is discuss of w equal to e power z. This is one thing we are doing. Discuss of w equal to e power z. For this, how do you simplify? We can say discuss w equal to e power z. Now here in proof, consider w equal to e power z. What the w is nothing but u plus iv. Here z equal to I am taking as x plus iy. If you put x plus iy means e power of z is nothing but x plus iy I will put. W is u plus iv. Z plus I am putting e power x plus iy. This only I will write u plus iv equal to e power x into e power iy I can write. So now u plus iv equal to e power x into e power I theta I will write it as cos theta plus I sin theta. That only I will write cos y plus I into sine y we will write. Now u plus iv equal to e power x into cos y plus I into e power x into sine y I can write. Now what is that u? U is nothing but e power x into cos y. What is that v? V is nothing but e power x into sine y. One is u we can write, another one should be v. Now once I'll find out u and v values, now what I can do to find this, first what I will do, this is u. U is equation 1 I'll take, and this v is nothing but equation 2 I can take. I have to discuss various cases. When x equal to constant, what will happen? When y equal to constant, what will happen? We have to discuss. Before discussing that, so I can do equation 1 square plus equation 2 square. Equation 1 square plus equation 2 square is nothing but u square, left hand side, v square. But that left hand side should be, this is u equal to e power x into cos y, v is e power x sin y. U square plus v square equal to e power x cos y whole square plus e power x sin y whole square. Now u square plus v square equal to e power 2x into cos square y plus e power 2x into sin square y. Now u square plus v square equal to e power 2x into, if you will take e power 2x outside, I'll get cos square y plus sin square y, I'll get cos square y plus sin square y. You know that cos square y plus sin square y is nothing but 1. So e power 2x into cos square y plus sin square y should be 1. Now I'll write u square plus v square equal to e power 2x, which is equation number 3. Next, similarly, I'll do second one should be equation 2 divided by equation 1 I'll do. What is that equation 2 divided by equation 1 is? Equation 2 is v, equation 1 is u. v by u equal to e power x into sin y divided by e power x into cos y. E power x cancelled. Now v by u equal to sin y by cos y is nothing but, I'll write as tan y, I'll write. V by u equal to tan y I can write. This is, I'll write it as equation number 4. V by u equal to tan y, equation number 4. Now I'll take case 1. Case 1. If this is usually we'll do for every problem. If it is Cartesian means x equal to c1, y equal to c2. If it is polar means r equal to c1 is constant. If x equal to c1 means x is a constant, what will happen? Now x equal to c1 means we'll get, if x equal to c1, where c1 is a constant, if x equal to c1 means from equation 3, what will happen? See, u square plus v square equal to e power x equal to e power 2x is there. In the place of x, e power 2c1 I'll write. So u square plus v square equal to e power 2c1. So this only I'll write u square plus v square equal to e power c1 whole square. E power c1 whole square I'll write. This only I'll write u square plus v square equal to r square. What is that? R is nothing but e power c1. So now I can say that this is one equation. This represents, when x equal to c1, this represents, what is that? U square plus v square equal to r square means, what is that? R is nothing but here e power c1. U square plus v square is a equation of a circle. This represents a circle. This represents a circle center at origin, and radius r equal to e power c1 in the W plane. In the W plane. Next, case 2. Case 2 is nothing but case 2. Case 2 is nothing but let y equal to C2. Let y equal to C2, where C2 is a constant, where C2 is a constant. We'll write from equation 4. From equation 4. So what you will get, equation 4 is nothing but v by u equal to tan x or tan y, usually 4. That one should be tan C2. V by u equal to tan C2, I am writing as tan C2 is nothing but m. That is nothing but m, we will write v equal to mu. What is this? Y equal to mx plus c, like that should be there, but c is constant here, 0. V equal to mu is there, means this represents a straight line. This represents a straight line passing through the horizon. Passing through the horizon. Passing through horizon in the W plane. In the W plane. In the W plane. What is that? This one should be C, V equal to mu. How can I say that W plane here V term and U term is there? Whenever V term and U term is there, there is a W plane. What is this V? Y equal to mx. Y equal to mx is what? It's a straight line. Right. Now, here diagram I have to show for this. So one thing should be, I'll take it as, one should be here. I'll take this is x-axis in jet plane. This is in jet plane. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. So here I'm taking one should be x equal to c1 and another one should be y equal to c2. This is in jet plane. X equal to c1. X equal to c1 is nothing but this is x. X equal to c1. This is a x equal to c1. I can x equal to c, right? Correspondingly in the W plane. So I'll take the W plane. What will happen? This one should be C. The W plane. This is one should be, I'll take it as U. Another should be, I'll take it as V. This is W plane. If you'll take first one should be x equal to c1 means it's a circle. So I'll take, it's a, when x equal to c1 is there means it will come in the form of, here it's a circle center. This is the center. It's a circle of radius. This is the circle of radius, or that this one should be e power c1, r equal to e power c1. Understood? X equal to c1 is that means it will convert it into like this. This is the radius. Radius should be r equal to e power c1. Similarly, another one, y equal to c2. Where is that y equal to c2 line? This is the line y equal to c2. Y equal to c2. How it will happen? Y equal to c2. Whenever y equal to c2 we have given here, it will come into that straight line form. It's a straight line passing through the horizon. So now I'll take a straight line. So it is a straight line passing through the horizon. This is the passing through horizon. This line only I'll tell that v equal to mu. This is v equal to mu. This is the equation of a circle. U square plus v square equal to e power c1 whole square. And this is v equal to mu. So whenever x equal to c1 is there, that x equal to c1 circle maps into a, or that c1, x equal to c1 is a constant, it maps to a circle. When y equal to c2 is there means, it's a, what is that, in the W plane it maps to a straight line, that is v equal to mu. Conclusion we can write one time. Conclusion we have to, conclusion we can write. we can write the conclusion after this. Conclusion. Conclusion. Right. In the conclusion, we can write. So whatever the things we have written there, the straight line parallel to y-axis, x equal to c1 in the jet plane, maps into the circle, maps into the circle with center at horizon, and radius r units or e power c1 units in W plane, or units in W plane. Next, the straight line. Next one should be the straight line parallel to x-axis, y equal to c2 in the jet plane, maps into the into the straight line, passing through the horizon, in the W plane, That's all. This is the discussion of W equal to e power z, conformal transformation of W equal to e power z. So here 3 derivations are there. Compulsory 1 derivation will come for examination.